Hi, I'm Dr. Leslie Gray, owner and founder of Dermatology Center of Atlanta, and today I want to answer for you a question that I get asked a lot, which is, does diet affect acne? And the answer is sometimes. So there have been some studies that have shown that, for instance, the hunters and gatherers of the world, people who live, say, in the outbacks, like the Aborigines in Australia, there's almost no instance of acne in those populations. So that's useful information, but unless you're willing to either yourself or have your teenager subsistence hunt and grow their own veggies, in the real world that's not going to really happen. But what you can try is eating a little cleaner. So what that means is eating foods that aren't as processed, avoiding foods that are in packages and in bags, and shopping in the grocery store from the perimeter of the store. Anything that has color that you have to actually cook yourself. The convenience foods are not so good, but the foods that are kind of whole, those are foods that in some people can help acne. So how do you know if that's you? The only way to know is to try. So trial and error. So I tell a lot of my teenagers to try this. You know, what's really fascinating to me though is you can get one teen who has the most awful diet, the most unclean diet in the world, and their skin's perfect. And the other kid here is trying everything. They almost are an Aborigine, and yet here they are with acne. So that's why I say it's sometimes, not always does diet affect acne, but you really need to find out if that's you. So that's one thing to try, is just see if eating cleaner, eating your whole foods will make a difference. You'll need to do it for a few weeks to see. At the worst case, you'll be a little bit healthier, so it's something you can try. Another study showed that whey protein, which is really popular now in the protein drinks that a lot of people will take as supplements if you're working out, if you're an athlete, affects acne. And in that study, I think it was with teenage boys, they found that a lot of those boys, their acne did worsen when they were on the supplements, and that got better when they stopped. So that's a really easy thing. And I have had patients that we did remove their whey protein shake and their acne got better. So it's definitely something to consider if you are one of those people who takes whey protein shakes. On that same vein, dairy in some people has been found to worsen acne, and there have been a few studies posted on that as well. I know in my family, my husband, who is a middle-aged man, if he drinks milk, he breaks out. So that's one really easy thing to do, is just remove the dairy for a few weeks and see if your acne improves. If it does, that might be one thing that worsens it, but it's certainly worth a shot. And then lastly, one thing I probably see most commonly is there was a study that showed high glycemic foods worsen acne. So what are those? Those are foods that really hit your blood sugar hard and fast. So things like sugar, white breads, pastas, sweets, things like that. In that study, they showed that the people who consumed a high glycemic diet had worse acne, and if they reduced the glycemic load, their acne improved. Again, doesn't work for everybody, but I think it's definitely something to think about. And that really goes back to, I think, the first study with the Aborigines or the clean eating hunters and gatherers, because if you're eating a lot of high glycemic foods, you're already eating a lot of packaged foods. So again, getting away from that can definitely improve your acne. I know in myself, if I eat a lot of sugar, I break out. So if you ever see me with a big zit on my chin, you know what happened. Anyway, we got to be kind to ourselves sometimes. It's not all about being perfect, but these are some things that you can do to try and help improve your acne or your teen's acne if they're struggling. If you have any other questions, please let us know. We really love to hear your questions. If you have anything specifically you want answered, please let me know. I would love to know at dca.marketing@dermatology-atlanta.com, and I would be happy to address it. That's it. I hope you found the information helpful. This is Dr. Leslie Gray. Have a great day.